Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. They run for the first time with Javonte Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, he's been watching film.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 27, Wilson eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Come on, man.
This throw's going to be incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
On third down, Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here's Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now a first down throw for Newton. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Shit, D. Good shit, D.
CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Now a deep ball, second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie corner, Pat Surtain.
We go, man.
What a season he continues to have defensively. Now a dozen interceptions this year, Charles.
And let's face it, we've watched a lot of ball. But when you get 12 in 1 year, that's better than most careers, isn't it?
Absolutely, and you might be asking for a bump in pay, too.
No doubt about it. Running right in there and talking to the team.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Shit, man.
Alberto Cuebuna with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 here in the first quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Who's in here?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making a few.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit.
Really?
For Cam Newton, the arm strength, maybe not what it was circa his MVP season of 2015, but he uncorks a big one there.
We're just going to throw a streak, bro. 97 speed. We're just going to throw a streak.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that will
Sucks,
tie
bro.
our score here in this opening quarter of play.
It's fucking terrible.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. That's complete, Okue-Bunam. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Wilson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. Dancing to his left.
Fucking bullshit, bro.
He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Fuck.
To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. This will be caught. Judy. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Romeo Okwara in on the tackle.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and 1.
There we go, man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. His 9th rushing touchdown now on the year, number 10 overall. And the Broncos have broken the tie. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
On 2nd and 10, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Good D, man. I got lucky as fuck there.
Incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The NFC's Pro Bowl punter a year ago, Jack Fox, on to punt for the Lions, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this one is incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He'll get that complete to Alberto. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Oh, what the?
That one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. They fake the give. Newton. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Newton to throw. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Jack Fox now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a big play there for the Broncos. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
This one swung out to Williams. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run.
Let's go, man.
Touchdown, Denver. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
That boy is... Alberto, bro, is nasty, bro. That boy is fucking disgusting.
Now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus
fucking
now.
gross, man. God damn.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. It's Newton.
No, catch that shit.
He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton. He's going to air one out. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, my God.
Pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton.
Bro, what the fuck is this 4th down rule?
It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Broncos going to use this.
The fuck is that shit, bro? We're not gonna implement the fucking 4th down rule? The fucking 4th down rule.
They take it over. We step aside.
The fucking 4th down rule. The fuck is that shit?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Newton. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Powers past him at the 5. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5.
First of all, it's not the fucking 4th quarter.
7 yards on
when 4th down rule is available. It's only when you're down 14 points in the 4th quarter. In the second half. Know the rules. Learn the rules before you fucking go for it, bro. Fucking bitch, bro. Nah, fuck this dog shit ass motherfucker, bro.
After the run, Newton gonna throw.
Yeah, that's what you fucking get, dog.
Picked up by Michael O.J.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They're gonna take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the table and see what you did on the last drive.
Oh! Oh my God!
Fix things there.
And all the way home for a Broncos.
Let's go! Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Stir it up, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control.
Yeah, I may be old as fuck and have a kid on the way, bro, but I can still play Madden, bro. I still got some stick skill left in me. But all I got. I'm retiring after this game. Hang up the sticks. Oh, goddamn.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, here's Newton. Open here, Adam Thielen. Fighting his way through contact. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off play action, Newton. Forced out to his left. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton, wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing is Newton. This is caught.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll run with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
This motherfucker getting hurt with the elbow sprain, dog.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I ain't dumb.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. From the 30 on 2nd down, Wilson. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone.
There it is. There's the Devo. There it is. There's the Devo. Superstar Albert O. Albert O. Oh.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
Here we go.
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Yeah, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that.
Bro, I'm there, bro. That's a fucking pick.
He is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, Newton going up top. That's caught at the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. Steps away to his left. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Newton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and chip away at his timing.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Newton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great effort there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year.
That boy still ain't shit. That boy still ain't shit.
Extra point by Simon.
He still ain't shit.
Yeah, that'll cut the lead down to a
He still ain't Big Alberto. God damn it. At least you can pronounce that motherfucker's name. You can't pronounce my tight end's name. Alberto. That's his name.
As they run up and send this one away. KJ Hamler returning it. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Big Alberto.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure,
Alex, shut the fuck up, bro.
Game, they know this is where you need to slow the
How many touchdowns your tight end have?
Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I gotta tell you,
7 foot. He's just a big ass. He's just a big motherfucker.
I'm not taking sides, but to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Rolling to his right. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a big play there for the Broncos. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. 49 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They go play action with Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Lions are going to take over once again. And
I should have hit. I should have hit you. I got.
My goodness, I would have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
Newton on first down.
There we go.
Get there and take him down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Newton.
What?
Complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down.
There ain't no way. He's way behind the fucking line of scrimmage.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a first down throw for Newton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. DJ Chark, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Boy, ain't shit.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
He still sucks.
We are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Breaks through the contact, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And a run like that shouldn't surprise anyone who's ever seen Javonte Williams play. Compact, strong, physical runner. 1,000 yards at North Carolina last year. In fact, it was over 1,100 and 19 touchdowns in addition. And that's despite sharing the backfield with another 1,000-yard rusher, Michael Carter, who was taken in the 4th round by the Jets. Najee Harris and Travis Etienne were taking over him. But many thought that Javonte Williams might be the best back in the draft.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted.
There ain't no fucking way, bro.
Picked off near the 34. And he'll take it across midfield.
Me, bro, there ain't no way he catches that shit.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I don't get it, bro.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Newton.
Like, what?
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, Swift. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And there to make the tackle, Pat Surtain, the rookie 1st-round pick.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And they'll get to him just inside the 15 even after that strong run we witnessed. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're looking at 4th down now in this tie ball game. Here we go on 4th. Newton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On the option to give to Swift here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
It ain't over. It ain't over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
It isn't over.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
Who the fuck you are, hot hands? I want to be a fucking, a goddamn king.
And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Here's Wilson. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Throwing now is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught. Judy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. Now Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. Okure-Bunam. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown.
Fuck off me, bro.
Seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd. Carry it into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans are holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we may very well be headed to overtime. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Cam to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets
one stop, bro.
And after
One stop is all I fucking need.
Then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
One stop, man. Come on. One stop.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, he'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Trying to lay one up deep. Well, this is taken in. It's
no shot, bro.
He's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in
a streak, bro.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
This kid ain't fucking good, bro. He's not even fucking good. This kid is he's the worst fucking player in the whole fucking Madden ever, bro. The worst fucking player. The worst, man. The fact that he wins off of a fucking streak route like that, bro.
You don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Lions, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for
he breaks the fucking fourth down rule and wins the fucking game.
Fall now to 10-3. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals.
So we're letting people get away with fucking breaking rules now. Big O! Big O! Only thing that fucking mattered. Cash is all fucking talking shit to me, bro. That's just funny. That shit is funny. That shit is funny. Bro, what's really fucking crazy about this whole situation, bro, is I don't even fucking play Madden anymore, bro. I really don't. I really don't.